Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about Royal Academy of Dance Grade 1, and in particular the first exercise, which is the warm-up exercise. So what is my motivation to show you this very first warm-up exercise, the Grade 1? I believe because it sets the RAD style, and also it helps the girls later on in higher grades or other grades. So the first few counts of this exercise, it is actually pretty simple. But from my experience, it is hard for me to teach and also hard for the girls to grasp the technique and the style. So I'm going to show you the exercise, which looks pretty simple. And then I'm going to talk to you about the three problems that I often see. And then I'm going to discuss how my approach to solve those problems. So let me show you. So they start in first position and arms in brava. So they lift the arms to demi-second. And then they move their arms from third to third. So 1 and 2 and 3 and hold. And 1 and 2 and 3 and hold. And they do one more. And 1 and 2 and 3 and hold. So that is the movement that is the first few counts of the exercise. So the three problems that I often see, most commonly, it is the arms. And by arms, I mean the shape of the arms and the engagement of the arms and the movement of the arms. Because often the girls, they move the arms, there's no shape, there's no proper shape, and they move the arms incorrectly. And the second problem is the eye-to-hand coordination. And the third problem is the counting. Okay, so let's go back to the first problem, which is the arms, right? The shape of the arm, engagement of the arms, and the movement of the arms. So the way I approach this is by getting the girls to stand, having their backs against the wall. This helps to create a back straight and a ballet back. Then I'll get them to have the arms open wide and have the elbow glued to the wall, and then I'll get them to just move the lower arms. So yes, it might look like this, but that is fine. And after that, I'll get them to move their arms to have the elbow off the wall. So slowly they move their arms with the elbow off the wall. So once they got comfortable, and then you can tell them that they can lower their arms, and you can tell them to imagine they are in the pool and they're moving their arms underwater. Then they have a kind of a correct arm, almost, because the arm's engagement by first having the elbow glued to the wall, and then slowly elbow off the wall, and then lower the arms. So that is problem number one. That's my approach. Problem number two is the eye-to-hand coordination. Now, when I say eye-to-hand, when I tell them to have the eyes to the hand, sometimes the eye move, but not the head. Or if I say head to hand, then they will move the head, but the eye is not focusing. So my approach is to have the nose to the hand and eye look to either the index or the thumb. So nose to the hand, to the outer hand, and the eye focus to either the index or thumb. Then you have the correct coordination of eye and hand movement. So nose to the hand and eye focus to index or thumb. And third problem is the counting. So make sure you want them to count with the music so that they are in time with the music. So it is a 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. So you want to count with them actually, because often they do 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can count with them 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, hold 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So that's it, guys. So that is my approach to solving those problems. And I hope it benefits you, so let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. See you guys.